Hello, hello everyone. It's Mindy and it's WIP and Chat time. What are we going to chat about? I don't know. I have no idea what we're going to chat about today. We'll wing it. We'll go with it. All right. So first of all, let's see. I got to get some drills ready and I got to tell you what we're doing here. What are we doing? What are we working on? What do I have here? All that good stuff. Okay. So let me get some drills in my tray here. Working on this beautiful teal color. The letter E. It's way over here too. Man, I gotta lean. I should rearrange. Okay, I'm just gonna move my chair. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so first of all, Bella Art Deco tray. Bella Art Deco painting. It's called Dog Mom. Beautiful. All I'm doing right now is purple and pink flowers and greenery. That's what I'm doing, the whole bottom right now. It's very pretty. The drills are fitting together very nicely. I will give it that. I've got a little bit of trash, a little bit, and a lot of it is two drills stuck together. Yeah, two drills stuck together, like that. Okay, focus. I want it focused. I don't know. It wants to focus on all those things over there. Anyhow, two drills stuck together. That's been my main concern. Anyhow, it's super pretty. I'm loving it. So the painting, the tray, I got my little cover minder is way back here. It's my little dachshund from Saban. And this pen, I'll talk about this real quick again. This pen is from Candylicious Pens. Okay, it's Heather Valentin, and she is making pens that go with her artwork because she's an artist. And you might recognize some of her artwork having been licensed with Diamond Art Club. Well, guess what? I can tell you, I just saw it posted just the other day. She has come up with her own diamond painting company. And so she will be selling diamond paintings of her artwork. Yay! Yay! So I'm super excited to see what she's going to come up with, what paintings she's going to have, what artwork she's going to have produced as paintings, and get my hands on one or two and see what they're all about. She has got just cute little things. I ordered this pen, I don't know, was it a month ago at least, it seems. And it came with a print, a signed print. So it was kind of paired with an image, and it was paired with Zozo. I think it's Zozo, a hobo clown. And this pen was designed to match that. So, yeah, I got the pen and I got the signed print. You guys may remember seeing that. But she has got gorgeous, gorgeous pens. So what she does is she lists blanks. She'll show you blanks that she has paired with certain artworks. And then she's really good about contacting you and asking you what you'd like, what style you would like, what size you like, all that kind of stuff. And then really custom designs your pen for you when she turns the blank. So super excited to see that her paintings are, her artwork is coming to diamond painting, or coming back to diamond painting. And she has her own company. March 1st, I believe. I don't know if she's going to have stuff in stock right then and there or how it's going to work exactly, but it's happening. Super exciting. It's happening. Is my head in the way? I don't know. I hope my head is not in the way. I'm at a very weird and unusual position here, which I'm going to rearrange here. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. I just need to get closer to the painting. And I was way off kilter. Way off kilter. Okay. So what am I working on this painting for? Of course I'm working on an event because, when am I not working on an event, right? just finished up smashing the specials with Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds. Working on getting prizes out to people. And right on the heels of that, jump into Palentine 2024 with my friend Jenny. So I'm working on this. She's working on a cute little cat with coffee, and that reminds her of her friends. It was pretty obvious when she showed me the picture. I was on her live last Thursday, and she showed me what she was working on, and it was pretty clear to me who the people were. The cat was for Abigail, and the coffee was for her friend Grace. And so a cat with coffee represented both of her friends. Perfect. So that's what she's working on. I'm working on this. And I've seen a lot of posts in the Facebook group. There have been a lot of posts in the Facebook group of people working on something and what they're working on it for, what the pal or friend is all about in their painting. And I love it. I love it. We've got quite a few posts in there this week, and I'm happy to see so many people are partaking and joining us in Palentine. Palentine 2024. Okay, so Jenny and I worked on a little thing. Like we're going to do prizes and stuff. What you need to do is post your picture, a start picture in Diamond Moments and Krafts. There's a week 1 listing there. Post your picture of what you're working on for the event. Okay, a 30 by 40 section. Okay, that's really the only real requirement. Doesn't have to be a new start, doesn't have to be a certain company or anything like that. Just a 30 by 40 section that you're going to work on that reminds you of a friend, a pal, a buddy, whatever. Okay, so we worked on a little timeline here. Okay, the way that the month started and where the days fall, it's kind of all in a weird time frame. But anyhow, first week is the 1st through the 7th. Okay, so the 1st through the 7th, you post your start picture in that week 1 post. And then on the 8th, on Jenny's live, Jenny is going to give away the prize for that week. All right, that works pretty well. Then we will move on to the next week, which runs the 8th through the 14th. Now, I like to give away my prizes in my WIP and Chats, but timing is just not on our side for that, and I would not be able to have a winner picked by the time of my WIP and Chat. So what I'm going to do, on the 15th, I will just make a short little video announcing who my winner is for the week. And you'll see that on the 15th. All right? Instead of in my WIP and Chats like I normally do. Like I said, the days just didn't line up the way that I wanted them to make it, work in a WIP and Chat. Week 3 runs from the 15th to the 21st, and then Jenny will be able to announce the winner on Thursday, the 22nd, on her live. And then the last week will run from the 22nd to the 29th, and that will be my giveaway, and I'll give you right up until the 29th. And then on the 1st of March, I will announce the winner for the 4th week. All right. We're alternating every other week. She'll come up with a prize package on her week. I'll have a prize package on my week. I have one painting downstairs I really like. I'm going to give to somebody. And I'm going to find another one. I don't have one that's comparable in my stash. And I want to find one that's comparable to that to give away. So, and then, of course, I'll have other goodies as well. I would like to say thank you to Abigail Marie, because I guess I can tell you now, it was kind of a secret at first. It was, it wasn't public knowledge yet. But Abigail Marie is also going to sponsor, because she has been working on 3D printing some trays, some diamond painting trays. And she did talk about them in her live on Friday night, and she showed them. And they're super cute, super, super cute. And so she is going to donate trays for our giveaways. I'm not certain how many, if I get 2 or if I get 1 or 1 for the grand prize. I'm not certain yet, but there will be at least 1 tray as a giveaway. And they're super cute. Like I said, they're pretty colors and they're heart shaped. They're just really cute. So I'd like to say thank you to Abigail Marie for thinking of us and sponsoring, and it's awesome. Thank you. So that is that. That's how that works. I hope that that's clear as mud. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or to Jenny, and we can clarify any questions that you have, answer any of your questions. Okay? But I think that pretty much explains it, right? I think so. All right. So have fun. That is a requirement. I always want to say one of the requirements of any event is to have fun. So please, please have fun, right? And think about your friends, your buddies, your pals. Reach out, chat with somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Make it a time of connection with pals and friends. So I hope you have a good time. All right. My goal, of course, is just to finish this painting this month, because next month I've got my work cut out for me, because I need to finish my last Chuck Along painting from last year. Not the last one. The one in September I finished. The one from March I did not. I did not finish that one. So I'm going to try to finish that one up. So Chuck Along is next, right on the heels of Palentine, of course. Just keep them rolling. Like I said, when am I not doing an event? I don't know about April yet. We'll see. Do I have something in April? I don't know. I had a list of ideas and things people had mentioned and stuff like that. I don't know. The year fills up quite rapidly. Let me just say that. It fills up very quickly. So, but Chuck Along is coming. Runs from March 1st through the end of March. Of course, we will have prizes. We will have giveaways. Are we sponsored? Yes. Yes, we are sponsored. We are being sponsored by Diamond Art Club. We will have gift cards to give away. And at this point, that is all I know about, is the gift cards from Diamond Art Club. But hey, you know what? That's awesome. That is awesome. Gift cards? Yes. Any day. I'll take gift cards, right? So if I come up with any more prizes along the way, and sometimes they'll just come out of the woodwork and they'll be like, hey, I have this painting. I'm not going to do it. I'd love to donate it. It happens. So I'll let you know if I add to the prize list. I'm not out like hardcore soliciting for prizes or anything like that, because, I just want it to be fun. Let's honor the artist and the artwork and enjoy diamond painting. And, hey, I think some gift cards are just perfect. I mean, they apply for everybody, I'm happy. So let's have a good time with that. Yep, let's have a great time. All right. So those are the most recent events coming up and the details. If you have not been around, if you're new and you're interested in the Chuck Along, it's very simple to participate. We do not require a new start. With the Chuck Along, what we require is that it cannot be more than halfway finished. Okay, make sure it is not more than halfway completed. And we run it through the Facebook group that Maritza and I share, Diamond Moments and Krafts. It is just so easy to run events in the Facebook group. You make a weekly post and everybody posts. And there's a point system for the Chuck Along. In the first week, you can post a start, and then later in the week, come back with a progress. So that would be 2 entries. And then week 2 and week 3, 1 progress photo. And week 4, you'll get a progress photo and a finish if you finish. Now, do you have to finish? Is it a requirement? No. All that means is if you don't finish, but you do all the other posts, you would have 5 points in your bank, 5 chances. And you would just miss out on that last one, that 6th one. Okay, that's it. So it's super easy to participate. And we love, love, love doing the Chuck Along and seeing all of the Chuck Pinson paintings come to life because they are all stunningly gorgeous. Stunningly gorgeous. I can hardly wait to see what everybody is going to work on. I don't even know what Maritza is going to work on. She hasn't said. I mean, maybe she said, but you know, she never makes a final decision really until, you know, it's time to pull it out and start working on it. I know what I'm doing. I have goals. It's been one of those years. I've started out 2024 and I've had goals and I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm doing pretty good at meeting some of my goals. Will I meet them all? I don't know. Probably not. But for me, having a goal is just motivation. It's motivation to stay on track, motivation to try to get the things done that I said I wanted to do. And I'm a lot further along than I would have been if I hadn't set a goal, right? Even if I don't reach the goal. What is that saying? Reach for the stars and be happy if you get the moon, or you know, something like that. Yeah, dream big, you know. And you'll see what happens. So you can't run a marathon if you don't get off the couch, right? So get off the couch and, you know, make it your goal to just get moving, right? So you're further along the second you just get off the couch than if you just sat there without any motivation or any goal at all. That's my take on it. So actually making the goal is not the goal. Did that make sense? Actually reaching and obtaining the goal is not really the goal. The goal is just to be motivated to head towards it. That's it. Head towards the goal. Yeah. So those are the upcoming events. I wonder, did I write stuff down over here? I did. Do I have anything written down for April? Oh, I did have some ideas. They're not set in stone. I had a couple of ideas. A couple people had mentioned like a month of just not really an event, just get stuff done. Just get stuff done. I want to do, and I've never done one before. I want to do, oh my goodness, I want to do a WIP video, what I have started. I'm just looking out my front window and I'm like, I have 1 chicken in the flower bed here. 1 chicken is on the rock. 1 chicken is in my planter and the other one is now getting in there with her. One moment, please. Just hold tight. Hold tight. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna get after some chickens. All it took, that's all it took, was me opening the window and they all ran. They all ran when they heard that. Scurry, scurry, we're out of here. They left. So that was an idea. It's just like a get it done kind of month. Just do things that aren't finished. I want to do a little WIP video. I've got a few now. More than I want, really. More than I want to have. And I guess I just want to pull them out, show you guys. Maybe it will inspire me to pull something out just to see. I know there's some that are close or like halfway at least, you know. I need some motivation. So getting them out, getting into them, showing them to you will be a little motivation for me to go, I think I should work on them. I think I should work on them. Okay, I'm looking for the symbol for the little N. Where's the little N? Little N is 32. I couldn't find it for the longest time. All right. I was struggling with a painting downstairs yesterday. Oh my gosh. I hunted and hunted and hunted for one of the drills and I couldn't find it. And then I was like, okay, let me check the legend. Is it possible it's not here? I checked the legend and I couldn't find it on the legend. And then I realized the legend I was looking at was the painting underneath. I was like, oh, well, I guess that legend isn't going to help me at all. That's what happens when you have two paintings stacked on top of each other. That has got to stop. I cannot keep piling them up like that. I've been working on the one. The one on the top is the Alangiana. And I've been working on that one. It is well over halfway. I'm doing good. It's got quite a ways to go, but it's more than halfway finished. So I'm trying to get down there like several times a week, at least several times a week, and put some drills down. Just get some drills down on it. So I worked on it, oh my gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 days in a row. In a row. Did you hear me say that? It's hard when it's downstairs. I don't go downstairs that often. I don't think to myself, go downstairs, work on Alangiana. You know, I don't think to do that. So it doesn't get done. Anyhow. Oh, that's that. That's how that goes. So I don't know, maybe we'll just have a month of let's just breathe and catch up. Let's just breathe and catch up. And not, not really have an event. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, show me what you're working on. Let's get some stuff done. So I know there's several like WIP events that people are hosting, and I'm not interested in like doing a whole nother WIP event because, if you want to do a WIP event, I know, well, Maritza is going to do like some sort of a board, like a bingo board. And I know she hasn't done it yet. I know she got sick and her boyfriend and the little girl were there. So she's been kind of busy, but there's that one. And I know somebody else was doing some sort of a WIP event too. So I want to, I think if you want to work on WIPs, there's WIP events out there. How's that? May is open and I have an idea. I really want to just take April and take a break in April. I do. I think I deserve a break in April. What do you think? But in May, I have an idea for May. I have an idea. I really, really think I want to do, well, I'll wait. I got an idea. I'll just wait. June is Craftably Craze. Okay, we're going to Craftably Craze it up in June. Who does that? Me? Kara? Who else does that with us? Me and Kara and... Gosh, I don't even remember who else does that. I know it's me and Kara for sure. Anyhow, we'll do Craftably Craze. And in July is going to be fun. July is going to be hippies. And I know who's doing that. That is me and Kara and Maritza. Because we're all going to work on the Hannah Lynn, the hippie girl. The hippie girl with the van. We're all working on that. So that's what we're going to do in July. Then August is Smashing the Specials, and September is Chuck, and October is kind of open at the moment. November is November with Angie, And then, of course, Christmas rolls around. And Christmas, we will do Christmas DP elves. So give away little goodies to people every day. It's fun. I love doing the elf one. That is so much fun. I love it. So that's kind of the plan for the year right there in a nutshell. I got some openings, I got some holes in the schedule, and that's fine. There's a couple I think I'll fill with something. Some I might not fill. I don't know. April, though, I think April is just going to be a whew. Oh, I just put those all on the wrong symbol. They went over here. They're the alien, not the music note. Duh. Alien over there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was just 4. At least I caught it before I, kept going hog wild and did a whole bunch of them. Not that there's a whole bunch of them on here. It's not that popular of a color. So, yeah. So, I hope you can join for 1 or 2 of those or all of them or, whatever you would like to do. But join in. It's always fun to work on things when other people are working on something similar and see what they're working on and, all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the Smashing the Specials completion video. Oh my goodness. I did a lot. I was really impressed. I impressed myself, right? I was really surprised, actually, that I did that many. 26. That was a lot. I got a lot done. I felt like my little fingers were just smashing to the bone. I was like, I did say that I was getting kind of tired of smashing the specials and doing rhinestones and stuff, but I was ready. I was definitely ready to come back to a regular drill painting. You know what I mean? I was ready. So I'm getting some progress done here on this one. Not as much as I would like. I haven't made it across the bottom yet, but I think when I get up into some of these other areas, like her hair and the sky, there's a lot of multi-placing opportunities up there. Those will go faster. So I'll probably be able to, catch up a little bit when I get up to those places. Down here, it's a lot of colors, first of all, a lot of different colors. And I'm not saying you can't multi-place because you can. As you see, I'm doing it right now. But there's not any like big patches. You get 4 here and 4 there and 2 here. And, it slows things up a bit. And I'm not a super fast diamond painter. I do try to put in some blocks of time where I just sit here for a couple of hours. A couple hours, that's about it for me. That's about my limit. Maybe 2 hours. Other than that, it's a few minutes here and a few minutes there. Half an hour here, half an hour there. But there's some nights, Dale's just watching some TV, I don't even know what kind of TV he's watching. I have no interest in. And so I just come in here and I put my headphones on and watch some YouTube, diamond paint for a couple of hours. Monday nights, it seems like Monday nights is really a good night for me to do that. Friday nights, I typically get to diamond paint for a longer period of time. The rest of the time, though, not so much. Not so much. But it's all right. They all get done. I just don't want any more to pile up and become WIPs. You cannot become a WIP. No, you cannot. And if I had to, I mean, I've got to work on Chuck. And I got a lot to do on that one. It's a big one, and I've got a lot to do. So I just don't want it to have to overlap at all. No overlapping. No, I can't afford it. So I'm going to hump the hump on this one. Make sure I get it done. All right. What else is going on? I don't know. Weather's been nice here. It's been in the 40s, close to 50, might have been 50 a couple of days. Super nice weather. Dale he's been out and about more. Not a ton, but more. Like, he's got this friend who needed help with a roof. And that took a few days just to get, oh my gosh, that was it. That was it for those A's. Okay. Thought there was a ton. I guess not. Just to get it measured, get the supplies, and get started. Now, he's gotten started. He spent one day last week working on it. And then it got cold again and it rained a little. And, that was not the time to go work on the roof. So today is nice again. It's very sunny. It's like mid 40s. And Dale likes mid 40s. That's a good temperature for him. If the sun is shining. If the sun's shining and it's mid 40s, he's like, oh, I'm good. I'm toasty at that. He was up working on the roof in just like a t-shirt and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, he likes it that way. So he left, went to get tacos today, of course, and he got a truck wash. Got his truck washed. He was dying to get a truck wash. He was like, my truck is so dirty. I'm like, okay, well, you can go get a truck wash when you're up that way getting tacos. So he did that first. He left early to go get his truck washed. Then he went and had his tacos. He came home. He swept out the garage. Our garage gets so icky. First of all, because we have a gravel driveway. And so it just, comes into the garage on the tires. So lots of gravel. And he recently got straw for the chickens, and he had that in the back of his truck. And so there's straw in the garage. So he swept the garage today. I think my job is to sweep the living room. Yeah, that's my job. Not the living room. I'll sweep the living room too, but mainly the entryway where we come in. Again, because of all that gravel from our driveway, we just bring in gravel everywhere. And, dirt, gravel stuff. It just gets every place. Oh, shoot. I just found 2 more down here. Oh, no, don't go yet. No, don't go yet. So after I record this WIP and Chat, I've got another video to record, a little shorter video. And then I'm going to sweep. I'll vacuum. And then tonight is book live. And at some point in between all of those things, I will edit and upload this video. So if you guys watched, I don't remember where I talked about it, but when my video editor disappeared on me, I was like in a panic, thinking I had to use this other one that I didn't like, that it was hard to use. I am just so happy that my editor was there. I found it again and it works and it's so much easier. It was just like yes. When you heave that huge sigh of relief about something, that was me. That huge, huge sigh of relief. So, and now Dale will be gone for a while today. So I got time to just do what I need to do, He keeps saying he's going over to the home. I just call it the home now. Because he keeps asking him to come over and, one thing is put shelves in the residents' closets. There's no shelf. There's brackets for the shelf, but no shelf in the closets. So it'd be nice if they had shelves. So that's one of the things. And Dale's 2 or 3 times now attempted to go over there to put the shelves in. And for one reason or another, it just wasn't going to work. He was going to go today after tacos. And then he got a text that said, "Oh, I'm not gonna be available. I can't do that. He's got a manager over there now, I guess. But his manager called in or something and wasn't gonna be there. So that left him to be in charge. And so he wasn't gonna be there to help Dale with this shelf thing. So Dale was just like, okay, fine, I'll just go do the roof then. I'll go do the roof. It's nice enough to work on the roof. You just let me know when you want me to come over and I'll come over. That's kind of where he's at. You let me know when it works for you and I'll come over, you know? So it will happen eventually. I just don't know when, but, and then there's painting. I still want some painting done over there. And again, that's all on him, you know, when do you want me to do it? When are you there? When do you have the paint? Dale's ready, willing, available. It's just, come on, figure it out. Figure it out. Yep, it's getting to that point where, you know, more things are coming up for him to do. And as weather starts to get nicer, I'm not saying that we have nice weather yet. It is only February. It is only February. We've got a lot of cold, probably snow yet to come. But these last several days, even a week and a half, maybe even on and off, we've just had those kind of days that just make you go, ah, it's coming. It's coming. I mean, spring is coming. You know, it will be here eventually. It just gives you that sense of, we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end of the winter. But, you know, we are talking about Michigan. In Michigan, you know, winter can last until April. It just, it just depends. So keep him busy. Keep him busy. Find things for him to do, right? And then I can get my things done. That's how that works. So I like getting my stuff done. I've been working on framing a couple of paintings. I got one done. One I have framed. I was on a hunt for poster board the other day. I went to a couple of Dollar Generals because I know that they have poster board and it's cheap there, you know. And they have colors. I'm not looking for white poster board. I like the colors. Okay, I knew you were going to end up going somewhere and making my life miserable. Oh, well, why did you come off? You're supposed to be right there. Why did you come out of there? I don't know. Get in there. So, see, there's two that are hooked together. That's my main trash right there, is two that are hooked together end to end. Found me some poster board. I found two blues. I was looking for blue. And I found two blues at a, I will just say, a less than desirable location. Kind of a little, you know, seedier area. And I was like, well, it's in the middle of the day. I'll be okay. Taking my phone with me, Dale. If anything happens, come save me. I mean, there has been some violence around that area. It was kind of an isolated incident, but I remember that and I just can't get it out of my head. I'm like, you know, somebody was like killed right out here. And I'm like, I don't want to go there. But I did. And I found my poster board. I found two blues. Not only one blue, but two blues. I found two blues, bought them, brought them home, framed my diamond painting, and it's super cute. That will show up in my crafty vlog. Of course, my crafty vlog. I'm still trying to do my crafty vlog, trying to remember to film things, just like random stuff. I'll do something or we'll go somewhere and I'll be like, man, I could have filmed that. Man, I could have filmed that. That would have been interesting. So I've been watching more people who vlog and they have become, honestly, they've become my favorite videos to watch, okay? There's a couple yarn people that vlog, but the ones that are really doing more of the vlogging are booktubers, and they're into doing vlogs, and they're very interesting. They're doing a really nice job with them, and I'm striving to be more like them. They do more clips of just things that they're doing. No talking, just this is what I'm doing. As I get up and I make my coffee for the day and sit in front of my computer, and then they talk, you know. They're very interesting. I'm really enjoying the vlog videos, and I want to do a better job at doing my vlog videos. So it's a work in progress. Let's just say it's a work in progress. Well, I do not need a 4 anywhere. Well, I do, but not right here. Do you like how I talk to my painting as I encounter issues? I talk to it. I'm like, what? What am I doing? Do you do that? Am I the only one that does that? I can't be the only one. Don't tell me I'm the only one that will talk to it. And I mean, you get to hear it too. Anyhow, I like the vlogs. I think they're fun. I think it gives a different look into, different aspects of what goes on in a person's life. And I just like them. Let me know your thoughts. So, what else was I going to say? I did a members only video, and it was selling some paintings. I have things to sell. I only put a few in that video, and I got some interest. I really did. At least half of them somebody wanted. I have to figure out now exactly how I'm going to work that. That's yet to be determined, because there were several people wanted one. I was really surprised about that one, but several people wanted it. So I think I just got to like pick a name out of a hat or something and be like, okay, you can have it. Well, not have it, but you can buy it. And some nobody was interested in. So I'm going to deal with the ones that members wanted. I'll do another video. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is set aside the ones that none of the members wanted, because, that's a smaller base of people. So I'll save those aside and offer them to the general public in the future. But I'm just trying to get a few out at a time, and shipping, I don't want to have to spend hours and hours and days to ship things. So that's why I'm kind of spreading them out, I think I did 10. I think I had 10 in that video, if I'm not mistaken. I did have somebody contact me about a painting that I had in a D-stash group. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I sold that one. Sold it to her right away. Got the shipping done for it and had it out in the mail the next day. So that was interesting. I've now since taken that post down because most of the things that were in that post have sold. So I just took that post right down out of the D-stash group it was in. But yeah, and I will just say, with that money from that one painting I sold, I bought seeds. That's what I did with it. I bought seeds. So that just happened today. I've had the money sitting in my PayPal for a hot second, and I bought seeds today. So, yeah, I don't know if I've talked much about it, but my favorite flower farmer, Floret Flowers, Floret. That's all I know about is Floret. Fantastic, beautiful. I have one of her books. I watch her on Instagram, and that's where I mainly see stuff, is on Instagram. And she's just wonderful. They started out as a very small little plot, and she wanted to grow flowers. She's just a special person. Her name's Erin, and she's a special person. And she has looked at flowers and flower farming as like, it's a mission for her, to make the world beautiful and to share. And I've learned things. I've learned things from her about flower farming and how to grow a farm, and, how to grow your flowers, all that kind of stuff. She's kind of my inspiration. Well, for about 6 or 7 years, they have worked on breeding their own species of flowers. They had 3 different types of flowers they've worked on: celosia, some zinnias, and dahlias. And they have worked on it and worked on it and bred. And, you have to go through and pick the ones that turned out the way you wanted them to, and you delete the ones that didn't turn out the way you'd thought. And then you keep rebreeding and reseeding and replanting year after year until it all starts to be refined. So they've been working on it for 6 or 7 years. And this year was the very first year that they were able to have seed from their own originals on their own, grown on their own land, to offer seeds for sale. Now, they've had seeds for sale in the past, but they were not necessarily their seeds. They were seeds that they had purchased from other companies. But these are theirs, bred right on their own farm. And this is the first time they'd ever done it. So today was the release of their seeds. And I spent a good deal of money on their seeds. Now, I knew, being special like they are, they were going to be more pricey. I knew that. I didn't quite know they were going to be as much as they were, but I wanted them. I did. There was 26 total different types of seeds from those 3 different flowers, but I think I ended up getting 5 packets. I didn't get very many, but it was a little pricey. But it was kind of like, it was my splurge. You know what I mean? It was my splurge. And I'm going to learn how to save my seeds just like she did, so that I will have seed in the future, because that is her whole goal, is to send her seeds out to the world where people then can save them and grow them again, and, probably never have to buy seeds again. So that's the goal. It's like an investment, If I invest in these seeds and I grow them and I save them, I will have them for next year, and I won't have to buy those seeds again. Maybe next year I'll splurge and I'll get, something different, another variety or whatnot. But it was super interesting anyhow. So the greenhouse is ready. The greenhouse is ready, and I will be getting out there as soon as my seeds come. Actually, it could take from 4 to 6 weeks, so it could be mid-March. So I'm thinking in April, probably, I start growing seeds in my greenhouse. April would be very nice and warm, good time to grow seeds. We'll be gone in May for a week. They won't be ready to plant out in the ground because it still gets too cold here at that time. But I'm kind of developing my plan. That's what I'm doing, developing my plan. And this year, I want to just do it right. I want to do it right. I want to really amend the soil out there and make sure it's well fertilized and it's going to be good for growing, and, do it upright, because, I want this to work. So that's that. My splurge of the day. Some beautiful seeds. I got dahlias, celosias, and zinnias. A couple varieties of each. No, only one of the celosias. So, and dahlias will make tubers, which you can then save. I have some tubers downstairs that I saved from last year. We're going to have to get those out and see if those are looking good. They've been in like a cold storage kind of thing in the basement, packed away. So hopefully I did that right. I learned that from her. So yeah, I'm learning. So like I said, we'll be on a little vacation in May, going to Tennessee. Super excited to get back to Tennessee. Haven't been in several years. It's time for us to go on vacation, right? I'm going on a few vacations myself. I'm going to Texas to the No Frills retreat. That's in, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I gotta start thinking about stuff, getting my act together, figuring out what I'm. No, I don't. I am so I am so last minute Nelly when it comes to that. I'll be like a couple days before it's time to go, and I'll be like, All right, well, let me start looking for some clothes. Make sure my clothes are washed, and then I'll just grab clothes and throw them in a bag. And I always have toiletries in my bag, so I'll go through that and make sure everything's full, and I'll be ready to go. Then I'll just grab some projects to work on, and I'll wait for my ride. Wait for my ride to come pick me up. That sounds like that's going to be a hard task, right? No, it's easy. Some people, they're funny. They're like, I have a list. I'm starting to pack now. And I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I'll be packing a couple days before it's time to go. Maybe even the day before. I don't know. I'm pretty good about just grabbing some stuff and going. I think I've learned that from the trips that Dale and I go on. You know, we're kind of pre-packed a little bit. And then we grab clothes and, okay, the retreat's a little bit more work because you have to take projects to work on. But I mean, seriously, what am I going to take? This, right? So I'm going to roll this up. I've got the box. I'll put it in the box. Got my drills. I make a little pouch with my accessories. And then I'll grab some crochet, and I might grab something else diamond painting. Oh, I know one I'm taking. I know one I'm taking for sure. I'm taking that big one. That big one that Angie and I are working on. That's going. It is going to all the retreats until it's finished. So, yeah. And then our retreat's coming up in May. That's coming up really fast. Oh my gosh, so fast. Still have planning to do for that, of course. That's not all settled yet by any means. Yeah, we got things to make, things to buy, stuff like that. Yeah. So, and then Karen, my friend Karen, who's been doing these like meetups here in Michigan, a group of them are going to go to a little a little retreat location. They've already reserved a place, and it's only big enough for 8 people. See, when I planned the retreats for Great Lakes and the retreat for Mingle in the Mitten, it's hard to find places that house larger quantities of people. You can find them all over the place for 4, 6, 8, those smaller numbers of people. There's all kinds of cute little houses and things that people have turned into like just little retreat spaces. I can find those everywhere. But if we're talking like 30, 40 people, that becomes difficult to find spaces for that many people. So that is always the challenge. But anyhow, there's something coming up. I believe it's in, I want to say it's August. A small group of 8. We're going to go hang out for the weekend. And that's all it really is. Just go and hang out for the weekend. It's not like a retreat with, gifts or bags or t-shirts or nothing. It's just a group of friends going to go stay at a location and diamond paint for the weekend. You gotta buy your own food and all that stuff, but it'll be fun. It will be fun. Looking forward to that as well. So I'm kind of busy this year, right? I am kind of busy. Definitely looking forward to all of these things coming up, all of these events coming up, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun year. It's been good so far. It has been good so far. That's all I can say. I've been enjoying it. Yeah. So, with that being said, I think I got nothing left to talk to you about today. Can you believe it? I done run out of things to talk about. It happens, folks. It happens. Sometimes my life is not all that exciting. It's not all that exciting. There's another twofer there. You go over there. Oh, speaking of twofers, Dale's tooth. His process of getting an implant. Ooh, he had to have that tooth pulled because it was cracked. And now everything has to heal before he can go get the actual post put in that the tooth attaches to. And I was really surprised how long that appointment is out. You know, I thought they said it needed to be 3 months. I think they said 3 months. So he had it done in January. So I was thinking January to February to March to April. I think it's way in the summertime sometime. It's like really getting real dragged out. So my dear husband here runs around with, a missing tooth right in the front. It's not the very front tooth, but it's the one next to the front tooth. So he's just Mr. Missing Tooth for a while. He doesn't really care. There's no vanity as far as he's concerned. He doesn't care. But I was just surprised that they put that appointment out as far as they did. I was like, wow, okay, honey. We might actually even go on vacation in May. And I mean, I knew he wouldn't have a tooth because, once they put the post in, the post has to heal into place. So it's another couple months after that. But yeah, he won't have a tooth. It's just taking forever, it seems. I don't know. I'm not going to get on that whole soapbox again about doctors and all that stuff and medical things because, it's a crazy world out there when it comes to all of that. Still looking for a new dentist for my dad because of insurance. Like one dentist said they accepted his plan. And then he gets there and they'll accept it, but it's only at out of network prices. I'm like, well, that's not what we're looking for. No. So, and he doesn't have a doctor either. So hunting for a doctor. I'm hunting for a doctor. My appointment got really bumped way out too because they just don't have the personnel. It's just, we talked about that already. We're not going to talk about it anymore. Let's not go on anymore. We know how it is. It stinks. It just stinks. It's hard. It's a hard world out there in the medical field. Oh boy. So, all right. I think I'm going to put this last little purple on here. Oh, and I missed one or two up there of the last color. I'm really not supposed to be up that high. That's why I'm supposed to stop on this row, not put those up there. Oh, well, I did. All right, I'm done. Put these away. And been great chatting with you. Hope to talk to you soon. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all those fun things. And I'll be talking with you soon. All right? Bye, everybody.